Hello, good morning, guys, and YouTubers. Today we're going to take one article from our book, Real Talk Muscle, and we're going to discuss the relationship of the size and the relationship of the size of each body part in comparison to the whole package. So this is called being big and bad. It's not all about measurements; it's about the whole package. So I did this video because I see most guys being obsessed with all these measurements, when in fact you don't really have to worry about these measurements as long as the whole package is good. So measurements are relative. Yes, we all want to be bigger, stronger, and faster. Big chests, big guns, big shoulders, and so on. So we train all the way and base our success on the holy tape measure. All the glorious quest of looking awesome, big, and bad. While it cannot be denied that bigger measurements make a lifter bigger, one must realize that looking awesome and looking big doesn't entirely depend on the size and measurements of the muscle groups alone. Looking big depends on how the muscle groups look and play in relation to the whole package. This means that big chests mean nothing if you're hunchback because of lacking back development. This means that wider V-taper don't mean shit if your waist is wider than a horse cunt. This means that a well-developed upper body is meaningless and just looks stupid if it just looks like a square. Well, because of lack of shape and imbalanced development. This means that huge biceps are worthless if your triceps look like a doll's arm. Ever wondered why the bodybuilders of the old look more awesome and not much smaller than the bodybuilders of today, even if they really are comparatively very small in measurements? Because of the likes of Sergio Olivia or Frank Zane, well, they never had GH guts. Small waists and stomach will make your torso look even bigger than they really are. In this case, let's take a look at this photo of Eiferman at the left. Compared to the bodybuilder on the right, it's just as pristine because of his total physique and small waist, but in reality, his size is like that of a child compared to the modern bodybuilder on the right. Well, and so on, and I do think you already got what I meant, didn't you? The thing you need to remember is heavy is relative, then being big is also relative. This means that it is relative to how your ratio in proportion looks naturally, while including bone structure, and also relative to how tall you are. For instance, it's not realistic for someone below 5 feet 5 inches to covet the 20-inch arms of his 6-foot tall peer. But at the same time, the 5-foot guy has an advantage over the 6-foot co-lifter, since his 17-inch guns will already look big on him and looks just as awesomely big as the 6-foot guy's 20-inch guns. Well, although roughly the same amount of work and diet and lifestyle modifications have been required to achieve both results. So the take-home message today is to avoid relying too much on measurements or to be obsessed about mostly fake measurements you see in the magazines. But in my opinion, Lee Priest's guns really are 20-inch big, no bullshit. Take a look at the whole picture. Take your ratio and proportion into consideration and do not allow muscle groups to develop in a very imbalanced manner. Although site enhancement oil injections might be required to achieve that. What's your opinion? Today's short video, its message, can you relate? Are you a small guy? Do you have small bones? Do you have a small wrist? So leave your comment down below in the comment section. And check out my book, Real Talk Muscle. Follow me on Twitter at Aboutlifting. And thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe for more great content. And please hit the notifications, and God bless you all. Have a nice day. Signing out.